Or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Down to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
First carry now for Isaiah Spiller. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action. It's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller yards. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Pulls it in at the 13. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him, and now it's 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Herbert now. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Vernon Butler, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Carr going to throw. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Charger drive about to get going. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. On the screen, this is Eckler. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Carr. Well, this goes out wide for Drake. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A 5-yard pass on 1st down and another 5-yard connection there. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going. Meanwhile, Carr's throw going to be taken in by Cole. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Carr to throw again. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 28. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now on first down, Drake again. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Jacobs going to try the middle, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, it's Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert off of play action. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Herbert, escaping the pressure right.
Open man downfield, it's Palmer.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vernon Butler picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football. A dime look defensively for the Raiders on third down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Here's Herbert.
That's caught right side by Palmer.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11.
Again, Herbert.
That's caught, and it's Eckler again.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Eckler. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Herbert.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Herbert going to throw.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Carr going to throw here. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Carr, a handoff here to Drake.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Back to throw, Carr. Got a man, it's Darren Waller.
He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. One more time with Jacobs. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that